What up? Tide Talk with Webb is back. Sorry again, I keep saying this over and over. I've been busy. Family's been in from out of town and everything else going on. Got some other stuff coming up. But anyway, I'm going to try to get back on these videos a little bit quicker. As we all know, quick recap, Tua Tagovailoa broke his index finger on his throwing hand. We all know that. He did not participate in the second scrimmage of the season. So anyway, we'll go ahead and get the top story. Hugh Freeze and Bama, the whole situation on that. Saban wanted, obviously, Freeze to be a co-offensive coordinator at Bama because he was the only coach in the last, decade to beat Bama back-to-back years. And Greg Sankey discouraged it, the SEC commissioner. He's like, nah, it's going to make the SEC and Bama look bad because Ole Miss is over there on probation, a 2-year bowl ban. A bunch of their athletes left. They're having a hard time recruiting athletes in because of that. And then having Hugh Freeze walk over to Bama, it would look kind of bad. So I understand why that happened, and that was basically the reason. And they consulted with the SEC office about that. They do that about most every hire. So they do it right. But anyway, the 2019 defensive back from Daphne committed to Bama, Christian Williams, 6'2", 192, hard hitter. Dude's a stud, can play wide receiver, and he can play defensive back. He'll probably play defensive back at Bama. Okay, notes from the second scrimmage, man. Offense, I don't think I even have to tell you how this went. Hurts and Jones both threw interceptions, I think multiple interceptions. Obviously, Tua did not play because he had a setback with his hand after he had surgery, so they're trying to find the right course of action for him because, let's be honest, we don't have to bullshit on this, guys. If he doesn't start, we're gonna be mediocre next year. He's just that influential and difference maker as a quarterback, where Hurts and Jones just aren't. I like Hurts. He's awesome. Nothing but respect for that young man, but he's not the level right now where Tagovailoa is. So we'll keep an eye out posted on that. Damien Harris didn't play a whole lot. Maybe he's got pulled hamstring. I'm not really sure what's going on with him. He didn't play much. But Najee Harris and that other hard hitter I've been telling you all about for about a year, Brian Robinson, who's a stud. He played a lot of the snaps. Both did very well. Like I said, the report also said keep an eye on Robinson. He's making a case for why he could play this coming year. And like I said, it looks, oh man, it's so crowded in the backfield. That doesn't really matter. As we saw at linebacker last year, all it takes is a few injuries, a few tweaks on the leg, and next man up. So just get ready. If you're watching this Brian Robinson, which I highly doubt you're watching my vlog, if you are, keep your head up. You're going to get in the game. Just keep grinding. You'll get in there. Some wide receivers on the radar that did pretty good. Chendarius Townsend, if I'm saying that right, and Xavier Marks did very well. Irv Smith, the tight end, did very well. Kendricks James is doing very well at tight end. He's making a case for some playing time this year as well. The O-line is still a work in progress. Excuse me. The O-line couldn't seem to block in the scrimmages, both scrimmages actually. Raekwon Davis, he's blowing up the line like diarrhea. Also, Quillen Williams looks very, very good from what I'm being told. Standout linebacker, pretty much the whole linebacking core that didn't see the field last year because of injuries. Lewis, Miller, Wilson, Moses, all making big plays. All those guys are rushing the QB. Good things are happening. Or it could be due to the fact that our offensive line is being retooled and reshuffled. But I would highly doubt that because most every linebacker is a 4, and most of those guys I just mentioned are 5 stars. So Trayvon Diggs had a pick 6. He did well. Like I said, we're moving into the crucial part of spring practice. Pretty much everything that we know, like the O-line still in the air. Some of the defensive backs, because all those guys are new. Those positions are up in the air. So there's going to be a lot of fighting throughout the rest of the spring and probably the summer as these workouts keep going. Quarterback, as long as his hand heals, it's settled. But every other position is up for grabs, especially in that defensive backfield. So it'll be something interesting to watch. Hopefully I'll have another video for you guys pretty soon. Love you guys. Tide Talk Web. I'm out.